The city of Charleston, South Carolina was plunged into chaos and tragedy when two deputies from the Charleston County Sheriff's Office found themselves in the midst of a harrowing ambush. Gang leader James Pierce unleashed a hail of gunfire upon the deputies during a routine traffic stop, resulting in a fierce exchange of bullets. Despite sustaining injuries, the deputies displayed unwavering courage and commitment to their duty, ultimately neutralizing the threat and protecting their community. This video delves into the details of the ambush incident, shedding light on the actions of the heroic deputies and the challenges they faced. It also explores the flaws in South Carolina's justice system, particularly in relation to the scrutiny that their use of force will inevitably face. The ambush incident in Charleston, South Carolina involved gang leader James Pierce initiating gunfire towards two deputies during a routine traffic stop, resulting in Deputy Cubbage being hit 3 times while Deputy Hodge arrived as backup. The incident occurred when the deputies pulled over a vehicle that had swerved and crossed the center line. Deputy Cubbage approached the passenger side of the vehicle in a friendly manner and requested the necessary documents from the occupants. The passenger initially lied about having a firearm in the car but later realized the seriousness of the situation and pulled out a gun. The incident occurred when the deputies pulled over a vehicle that had swerved and crossed the center line. Deputy Cubbage approached the passenger side of the vehicle in a friendly manner and requested the necessary documents from the occupants. The passenger initially lied about having a firearm in the car but later realized the seriousness of the situation and pulled out a gun. Deputy Cubbage tried to stop Pierce from pulling out the gun, but Deputy Hodge immediately opened fire on Pierce. Pierce was hit and attempted to re-enter the car, but Deputy Cubbage fired shots through the windshield, aiming above the woman in the driver's seat. The exact details of what led to the incident are unknown, but the officers took decisive action to regain control of the situation. The officers exemplified the qualities of true heroes in their commitment to protect and serve. Despite being injured, they persisted in firing at the suspect. The exchange of gunfire created intense anxiety, but the deputies' extensive training prepared them to respond effectively in high-speed situations. Although Deputy Cubbage suffered a gunshot wound, his injuries were not life-threatening. The incident highlights the dangers that law enforcement officers face on a daily basis. While their objective is to save lives, not take lives, their duty sometimes requires self-defense. The deputies' quick thinking and reactions are impressive, but there are areas for refinement in crossfire tactics. Overall, the heroic actions of the deputies deserve recognition and support from the Charleston County Sheriff's Office, including a raise, paid leave, and medals. Despite facing a perilous situation, the law enforcement officers demonstrated unwavering bravery and resourcefulness, exemplifying their commitment to protect and serve the community. In the face of gunfire from gang leader James Pierce, the deputies remained engaged and determined to regain control of the situation. Despite being hit 3 times, Deputy Cubbage continued to engage with the suspect, attempting to prevent him from pulling out a gun. Deputy Hodge, who arrived as backup, immediately opened fire on Pierce as soon as he realized the seriousness of the situation. Both officers displayed quick thinking and decisive action in their response, effectively neutralizing the threat and minimizing the potential harm to themselves and others. The officers' extensive training and experience played a crucial role in their ability to respond effectively in this high-pressure situation. Their actions not only demonstrated their commitment to law enforcement but also highlighted the importance of proper training in ensuring the safety of both officers and the public. The exchange of gunfire created intense anxiety and posed a significant risk to all involved. However, the deputies' persistence in firing at the suspect, despite being injured, ultimately led to Pierce being the only fatality in the incident. While the exact details of what led to the ambush are unknown, the officers' actions in this situation highlight the critical role that law enforcement personnel play in protecting the community and upholding justice. Unresolved inquiries persist regarding the involvement and awareness of the woman driving the vehicle during the traffic stop. It is unclear why the woman was driving with expired tags and insurance, disregarding legal requirements. Additionally, the exact details of what led to the incident are unknown, leaving open questions about the woman's actions and intentions. It is uncertain whether she was aware of James Pierce's criminal history and his possession of a firearm. There is speculation about her level of compliance with the deputy's commands and whether she may have played a role in the escalation of the situation. The woman's apparent shock and lack of awareness during the incident raise further questions about her understanding of the events unfolding around her. While the woman was lucky to escape with her life, despite her non-compliance with commands, her actions and potential involvement in the incident remain unclear. It is crucial to gather more information to fully understand her role and level of awareness during the traffic stop. The investigation should focus on determining her knowledge of Pierce's criminal history and the presence of a firearm in the vehicle. Clarifying these unanswered questions will contribute to a more comprehensive understanding of the events and aid in the pursuit of justice. Given the unpredictable nature of high-speed situations, it is crucial to reflect on the incident in Charleston, South Carolina, and consider potential areas for refinement in crossfire tactics to minimize the risk of unintended harm. The incident involving the heroic deputies and the ambush highlighted the intense anxiety and potential dangers that law enforcement officers face when responding to such situations. While the deputies demonstrated impressive quick thinking and reactions in their efforts to regain control of the situation, it is important to evaluate their crossfire tactics to ensure the safety of all individuals involved. One aspect that could be considered for refinement is the communication and coordination between the deputies during the exchange of gunfire. Clear and effective communication is essential in high-stress situations to avoid confusion and prevent friendly fire incidents. Additionally, training programs could focus on enhancing officers' ability to quickly assess and adapt to rapidly changing situations. This could involve simulations and scenario-based training exercises that simulate high-speed encounters, allowing officers to practice their decision-making skills and response strategies. By continually reviewing and improving crossfire tactics, law enforcement agencies can work towards minimizing the risk of unintended harm and ensuring the safety of both officers and civilians in similar incidents in the future. The incident in Charleston, South Carolina serves as a reminder of the unpredictable and dangerous nature of high-speed situations for law enforcement officers. Reflecting on this incident and considering potential areas for refinement in crossfire tactics is crucial to minimize the risk of unintended harm. Clear communication and effective coordination, as well as ongoing training programs that focus on decision-making skills and response strategies, are important factors to consider. By continuously evaluating and improving crossfire tactics, law enforcement agencies can strive towards ensuring the safety of both officers and civilians in similar situations.